flows unpredictable, you love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Dabby Cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission cause we dishing up games, so spark up and listen up. Not for the week and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We're gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio,
where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Dabby Cab, man. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke. But right here on Pub Sports Radio, on a Medicate Monday with me and my guy, Dutch Boy Fresh, it's a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, go ahead and stuff that plane up, fire that bong, light up that bowl piece, and let us know what you're smoking on. I see some strains already coming in the chat. Space Mints from our guy Serious Business. I saw Nate. What did he say? He was on that cereal milk. I love me some cereal milk. Shout out to our guy T back there on the ones and twos against today. You know, he's been back there before, but he's back there again, replacing Jose for us today. Thank you, T. I couldn't do it without you, man. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, the Don, the OG of Pub Sports Radio. And Dutch, you know the deal. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys, I see the Truth rolling in. Bo Jackson, Robert Martin, Nasty Nate, Big Show Picks, Barry. Good to see you in there. Young Native Tino. We got Stacks coming in early. Everybody, man. Everybody rolling in early. Kong. Shout out to you guys, man. Let's get fucking paid today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Medicate Monday, Pub Sports Radio. Motherfucking place to be. Believe it. We appreciate all the real ones. If you could at this time, go to Pub Sports Radio on X, on Twitter, however you prefer to call it, and retweet the show. We're trying to get to 200 live. If we get to 200 live, we're giving away $50 on the spot. You do not have to be a member. We do appreciate all members here at Pub Sports. You do not have to be a member to be part of the 200 live. Go to Pub Sports Radio at this time and retweet the show. I'm
about to do it myself. Gotta get this.
I do want to say something real quick. You know, things happen in life, right? You know, good, bad, and then and all in between. I lost someone very close to me, and as a pet, you know, my little girl, 15 years, man, 15 years, she passed away over the weekend. My beautiful little girl, Lexi, rest in peace. She's in puppy heaven. And, you know, hold your pets close, man. Hold your pets close. Give them an extra hug, a little tighter, a little kiss for your boy. Because, yeah, man, when they go, it hurts. It hurts. But, yeah, 15 years. She lived a really good life. And I miss my little girl. But, yeah, man, I just want to, she deserves that. So rest in peace to Lexi. And hopefully all y'all got some nice pets and best friends and can enjoy Veterans Day with them. Salute to our veterans. You know, it is Veterans Day. For all the men and women, especially the queen of the Sesh, Miss Hound, reached out, was hoping to get her in. And unfortunately, we're unable to do that because she is busy. But definitely salute to all the veterans out there. And I appreciate the kind words in the chat. The truth. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. Much love. But yeah, man, we got one hell of a show. We got our guy right here, you know, we got our guy back in the building. We got him back in the saddle. I mean, it's only right. The pony guy back in the saddle right here on the Sesh. Missed him the last
loaded
2 weeks.
Today.
He'll be bringing the heat, Razor's Edge style. Of course, we got our guy Collins Clips coming in here around 12 Eastern at the time to unload the motherfucking clip. We got our guy LJ. Whenever he can find a way, our boy LJ is gonna slide through H-Town's finest. Gonna bring you the goods. Killing the NFL, and definitely we know he knows what he's doing when it comes to the association. And the Houston Rockets are on the board today, so we might hear a little bit from our guy. Also, I believe late in the second hour, we're gonna get to our guy. Of course, Wham Talk, Wham motherfucking Bam is coming through, but I believe we're gonna have a special addition to the rotation today. You want to touch on that, Cab? Is the taint gonna be upon us?
That's what. Hey, that's the word. The word is our guy Matty Ice is going to be joining us, and he may have been on Pub Sports Radio before, but I personally haven't seen him on screen, and I know I haven't been on screen with Matty Ice, and I know you guys love the taint play of the day, so I couldn't be more excited, Dutch. We got Tank coming to us live, not just in the chat. We'll have Matty Ice up here. So like you said, man, Razor, LJ, Wham, Matty Ice, Kong. Shit, man. And I got a bet that I like a lot for you guys today. Today is a money-making Monday, to say the least.
Absolutely. I appreciate you one time. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I've lost a lot of people, like, people that I know, and like, I don't really cry. Like, I bawled my eyes out when on Thursday night, man. And I cried probably every day since then. Today's probably the first day I haven't cried. And I'll just stand on that shit, man. It's just what it is. So say what you will. I'm gonna keep it real. Scum Blaster, I see you, my dude. Joey Harp in the building. DK, I'm on the Bulls +8 tonight. FanDuel sprinkled a little on the money line too. Our guy DK, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. We will talk about the association, and if you are looking to dabble in the association, we'll break that down a little bit later. But yeah, man, let's get into it. Big show today. Loaded guest. But you know where we start. We start with our guy Dabby Cab. And it's about time to wake up and get some motherfucking money.
Wake up, get money. Wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. I wake up and get money. Wake up, get money.
I know that I'm going to catch some people off guard today. I know I'm going to catch Dutch off guard today. But look, some people like to say, oh, I specialize in NHL or college basketball or college football. I don't specialize in shit. I specialize in making a bet that I think is going to cash and win in that thing. So it don't matter what league it's in. It don't matter what.
Where the fuck are we going?
What sport it's in. NBA. I'm coming to NBA props with you. I'm coming to the NBA with you. I'm coming to the props, and I'm going with my guy Dodo, okay? Former Maverick, now playing with the Nets. And I know it's a shitty game, right? Nets taking on the Pelicans is not turning any heads. Nobody's too excited about that game. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Dorian Finney-Smith over 1.5 threes. You can get it at minus.
I don't even know who Dodo is. I was like, who the fuck is Dodo? I'm like, whoa, bro, you're really fucking out the left field with me now.
You never heard him called Dodo? Yeah, that's Dodo. Dorian Finney-Smith, man. So I'm going to take him over 2.5 threes. Look, he's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games. And if you go a little further back, he's only hit it 5 out of his last 10. And I know that's not something you want to hear. But in those 5 that he did not cash, he shot 7 against Milwaukee, went 1 for 7. He shot 7 against Denver, went 1 for 7, right? Went 2 for 6 against Cleveland last game, 5 for 8 against Memphis 3 games ago. Point that I'm trying to get across is he's taking the shots. He's got the attempts going up there. If I get 6 or 7, attempts out of him, I think he can hit 2 for us. So Dorian Finney-Smith over 1.5 threes at minus 107.
I dig it. Wake up and get some money with our guy Dabby Cab in the association with the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, the association, the Brooklyn Nets. You heard it right. November. It's a new month. It's new money. And our boy Dabby Cab coming through with the Dorian Finney-Smith from deep. Yeah, man. Well, hopefully he plays like Dodo, because I know they call his ass that in Dallas. He ain't been Dodo too much in Brooklyn, but I hope his ass is Dodo dynamite tonight from the corner, right? Them corner threes, 1 goes, 2 will go, and our boy Dabby Cab will go to the motherfucking window. Shout out to Lucky Power in the building, Voodoo Ranger, Mally Mal, all the real ones.
I'm going to create a player.
DK, I appreciate all the kind words in the chat, man. You guys are real ones, and that's why I vibe out with you motherfuckers each and every Medicate Monday. Got bag plate of the day. This is what these plays. I really like these plays. Rams money line at under 49.5, same game parlay plus 225. These are like I've been doing more of these. Just pick the fucking team to win and pick the total. I mean, it's juicy as fuck. Plus 225 is real juicy too for one of those. Shout out to our guy Scum Blaster dropping the knowledge. Let's get to it though. Let's get to it. Everybody drop them strains in the chat. You know what we do here. We got them bats rolled up real nice. We smoking that good. And it's about that time for strain of the motherfucking day.
Gelato runs.
All the shit we in with my eyes real low and the J burn out. I polarizing out for the flavor now. All the weird cause I got a little paper now. Try to handcuff the bitch, I might take her down. We sleep good. I was loaded when I passed out. I'm sick.
Hell yeah, that shit look good.
Shout out to our guy Burner. That's that new Burner in the background. I ain't really got to
that
bump
the
it
Hoffa?
much. Yeah, I ain't got to listen to it too much, but I grabbed one and put it in the background for that. Yo, I tell you what, I've said this before. My bud comes from like the Sesh, like fucking Duchess does the Sesh, right? I'm not necessarily coming out of a dispo. My guy said this was some blue gelato runts, and as far as like genetics finding it, I could not find blue gelato runs. I could find blue gelato. The blue gelato is the Girl Scout, the Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies crossed with the blueberry strain. And I gotta, judging by how the description is, I think that's what I've got right here. It's an indica dominant, 60% indica, 40% sativa. It's got, a blueberry flavor on the exhale, which I definitely get. Definitely an indica high. It's a great bud. So all I can say is if you get a chance to grab that blue gelato or the blue gelato runts, highly recommend it.
Yeah, man. That shit, that looks fuego. Our guy Wine Time. Shout out to our guy Wine Time Sports in the building. Great follow. Check it out. Check him out. Yeah, that shit look good, bro. That shit look good. And the runs and gelato, that shit's just like a fucking bag of candy right there, man. With some pressure too. Shout out to our guy Jay's final take, smoking on some Pink Predator. Them Canadians, they love that pink. Super Mambas. Boo RZA in the building. Good to see you, my dude. What's here? On my last zip of the elbow gelato. Our boy James Hart. Yeah, man. Good shit, man. Appreciate you dropping
James.
Dropping in. Let's get to it. I'm on the Blue Power Mac. That's what this is. The Blue Power Mac. It's fire, bro. This shit. I just got another one of them yesterday. I got some flavors right now. I got that first class funk on deck. I got some flavors right now. The boys got to stay heavily medicated through these times. I stay heavily medicated, but goddamn it, I don't know how much weed I smoked the last 3 days. But
I know
yeah, not enough. Goddamn it, not enough. But yeah, man, it always when you re-up and you get the big bags, you got the jars are full. You're like, it's a beautiful thing. But then 3-4 days later, man, you're like, how the fuck did I smoke this much weed in that short of time? So,
when I go through this to start my Mondays, it's too much weed.
Yeah. I've already. That's what I was saying. Like I already by 10 o'clock out here on the fresh side, I will have put an eighth in the air already. So on a Medicate Monday. So most motherfuckers, some motherfuckers, the eighth will last you all week. The eighth will last me on a normal day, the day. Usually I'm about 5 grams a day usually. But yeah, man, let's get to it. We got our boy coming through from the good. Did we lose him?
He said lost internet, coming back now. So he should be here any second. If you go ahead and start introducing him, he'll be here. Shout out to my guy Kelly, man. He said he's smoking pure fire from Hermit's Delight. There we go.
Our boy's action is tonight in the NFL. I know that for sure. Let's run up we got 7 retweets, you lazy motherfuckers. God damn, 7? Let's go to Post Sports Radio right now while we're waiting on our guy Razor Sharp Picks. And let's hit the retweet button. The only way we're giving away a 50-piece is if we take the steps, ladies and gentlemen. And taking the steps is 1, showing the fuck up. 2, hitting the like button right here. 3, going to X and retweeting Puff Sports Radio. Now, if you want to be real, you take the 4 step and send this to motherfuckers in your contact list too.
Exactly.
Like,
if you're real, you send it.
Those are the real ones, Those are the ones that get past the red rope. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'll put some fucking wax down real quick for everyone too. This is real shit, like behind the scenes shit. So I'll say this, Dutch always shouts out the real ones at the top of the show. The numbers from YouTube, the numbers on this show. You guys come back. You guys stay with us. You rock with us. We got like 90+% returning viewers. So salute to you guys. We love you guys. Thank you. What we're lacking is new viewers. That's what we need, is because YouTube does not fucking promote us. Okay. People come back. We have great retention numbers. We need new viewers. And the only way we can get that is, like Dutch said, if you help us with it. So please share it, send it out. Find a way to try and get some people in here. See what we can do for them, man. Shout out to Peter coming in. That's a real one right there. Moneyline Mills, Steve G.
It tells you this show is the motherfucking vibe, because once they find it, they don't leave. They come back. But the problem is, these motherfuckers find it. And we stoners too, so we're only once a week. By Thursday, Friday, these motherfuckers already done forgot about the shit. God damn it. So the real ones that come through each and every Medicate Monday, you already know it's all love, man. And
once we get to over 200 plus, at some point, I was hoping it would be like, oh, there's too much demand for, the sesh, so we have to have a weed Wednesday or a fucking fried Friday or something. But in order for that to happen, we got to hit our numbers on Monday, and that's up to you
we
guys.
get it. We get it. Medicate Monday. I mean, after a weekend of Saturday all day long sweating, and then Sunday all day long sweating, man, I get it, But ain't nothing like the sesh. Ain't nothing like Medicate Mondays, and ain't nothing like this next motherfucking guest right here. We get our swag back with our boy. I mean, we had a good time for the last 2 weeks, but it was a little different. Me and Dabby Cab missed our motherfucking guy. Missed the family man that cashes. Mr. Motherfucking Cash It. Our boy Razor Sharp Face with the Razor's Edge. Let's go.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Sorry to hear about your dog, Dutch. Rest in paradise to Lexi. Also, shout out to all the vets out there. Salute. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Razor. Good to have you back, man.
Salute, my man.
What's up, fellas? I know we all had a good weekend. Some of us, we weren't going for game-winning field goals and getting blocked like some of us. But, hey, it was a good weekend for most of us. How you guys doing?
You know what's so sick about that is you think it would be a jab, right? It would be a jab. I had fucking Kansas City very big as on the teaser. So I was fucking about to be sick to my stomach. I'm like, wow, my team is this is one of those feelings, It's like,
wait, if they made that, it would have ruined your
I'm not
bet.
happy. But my wife literally goes, babe, Kansas City's gonna find a way to win. I'm like, do you see where they're kicking this fucking field goal from? And she's like, Chiefs aren't gonna lose. And I'm like, fuck my life. And then I'm like, what do? I got Bronco football in my fucking hand, and I got fucking all my money on the Chiefs. Not all my, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, man. So that's what happened. I was fucking jumping up and down, ecstatic, and then I went and petted my little dog, my little Bronco with his Bronco collar on. Let him know, we still love the Broncos. We love me more now. We took the L. I don't know how that happened, but. Yeah, man. I've been killing them on these fucking little 3-piece teasers and shit. I had who I had yesterday? Chargers, Chiefs, and Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta bet them bigger. That's really all you gotta do. But it usually is a lot easier than what Kansas City did to me. But how was the you went to Florida and you came back, had to be in kid mode there, I know. So you've been back for a little bit. How's November treating you, man? How's the ponies? We're over there. I didn't want to hold them on and back too long, but be sure to follow our guy Monday through Friday, 12 Eastern time, coming at you with the ponies over on YouTube and Kick. Talk about it a little bit, my guy.
Yeah, man. We hit a big score last month, about 3 weeks ago. A nice $40,000 pick 5 at Parks, and big day, Veterans Day. So we got some tracks rolling today. I'll be live here at 12 o'clock, so once the show's over, pop over, and we'll be right back at it. We had a big weekend, 2-0 in college football on Friday, 4-1 on Saturday, cashing my max $600 bet with Ole Miss, and then another nice 3-1 day yesterday. Came on the live screen and on the live stream here on Pub and gave out golf anytime interception. 30 seconds later, you know what that motherfucker did.
I saw that shit.
Pick.
Hey,
that was gangster. Yeah. I gave out Montgomery, for a touchdown, and then I didn't realize you were coming on. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even know I had some other shit come up, and I figured I'd get back on. And as the time went on, it was just like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But yeah, that was a beautiful thing.
So you brought Old Miss to the table. I got to be honest. I know Dutch was there with me too. I was on Georgia, and that sucked. But the good news is,
who brought Old Miss to the table?
He did. He just said his max bet was on Old Miss. You just got to listen when people talk.
I didn't hear him say that. I didn't hear him say that.
You just got his $600 bet max bet. You just got to use your ears. It's all good, bro. We all know you don't listen
to everything else but that.
Nah. Okay. Anyways, he brought that to the table, which sucks. But I was gonna say, you got any college basketball since it's been back, or do you wait a little bit? Man, I don't know about you guys in the chat, but I couldn't be more excited that college basketball is back, man. So pumped. There's some games out there today. Heavy favorites. We can still touch on them, but man, I'm pumped. You got any college basketball on deck, or do you take a minute for that?
Yeah, I'm just watching right now. Watching. I usually wait like a week and a half. And then that big second Saturday is when we start firing away. So I'll be firing away this Saturday coming up, and then the rest of the year.
All right.
I tell you what,
I'll be in conference time, Cabby. You can count me in around conference time, but I'll be sure to follow you. And congratulations on your 3-0 Saturday. We did get our ass kicked on Ole Miss, and I got my ass kicked all the way around. But Saturday, you did pretty well in college basketball.
Yeah, and I turned around and hopped right on Alabama after I got beat with Georgia.
Oh yeah, that was easy, huh? How about Milrow? Let's just run a touchdown in every fucking time.
Well, my thought along those lines, and shout out to Con because he was on a plus 310 Milrow 2+ rushing touch or 2+ touchdowns on the tailgate. So shout out to him. But my thought was Marcel Reed, right? We saw what he came in and did to LSU. Why the fuck wouldn't Milrow be able to do it? And Milrow needs to play like that more often. But on the college basketball, this was one thing I wanted to touch on. I don't know if anybody saw it on Saturday. Well, I guess it would have been on Friday night or Friday. I have to see it. I guess it would have been Friday night. My guy, Justin, shout out to Stacks. He texts me. He says, 2 of the Auburn players, they got in a fight on the plane, like on the flight to Houston, like with themselves, like not with somebody else. Like they got in a fight with themselves. So they had to like turn the plane back around. They left. It was a senior and a freshman, and they left those 2 players. Dutch, did we have the clip of the player when he was shooting the threes?
Oh, I asked you if you wanted it, bro.
Shit, I do want that.
Now you want it. I'm like, why are you bringing this up? When I asked you if you wanted it, you didn't say you. This motherfucker, bro.
Hey, he was so mad. He was so mad he wasn't getting the ball.
Bro, and his teammate was raining him. Bro,
yeah.
Hey,
those are the 2 kids that got in a fight.
Can you upload this one that I'm about to put a heart on in the chat? I put a heart on it, I think, just now, or a fire.
That was one of the players, number 3, that got in a fight on the plane?
No, maybe. See, that's stuff we need to know here. I don't know if he was one of the ones that got in a fight or not, but even if he wasn't, think more.
You're talking about the guy who was mad he wasn't getting the ball, right?
Yeah, number 3.
He's the one who was involved in the fight.
Are you serious? What a toxic entity to a basketball team.
Up 50 homeboys in his bag, and dudes over here like,
bro, how about you guys are gonna? If you didn't, anybody in the chat, if you didn't see this, if T gets it uploaded, you're gonna. This is crazy. Like you got a teammate draining threes, and you're sitting there pouting like a little bitch on the court. I've never seen anything like this. But all I was gonna say is, I bet Houston first half Razor just because of this altercation, and I cashed it by like a nut hair. Like I barely cashed the bet. And then Auburn came back and won. So shout out to them. Even with the problems, this Auburn team might be fucking real deal Holyfield. But
being able to see great contest early, really contested by this Auburn team.
Quick trigger and connects. Kelly off the dribble. Bang! All I can see him say is wow. Wow is right. Here's Kelly. Holy moly! From Opelika. Wow.
Look at his reaction.
Bro,
like,
that is just bro, he put his hands on his knees. Bro, your teammate's hitting. I think he hit like 6 out of 8.
He's in Steph Curry mode.
Bro.
He was reacting like he was on the other team, like, oh man, we can't stop this guy.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking. That guy Kelly who was hitting those shots, shout out to him, bro. He comes off the bench for Auburn. That guy hitting those shots comes off the bench. And they went down there and beat Houston. So, I mean, even with the fight and the problems, Auburn's a real deal. Hey, T, do you have the clip? I want to show. Here's some good vibes. Well, do you have the clip of the Houston bet that
run good, baby? It's that run good, man.
And he gets it to go off the window.
You should know I have minus 2.5, by the way, right there.
3 seconds to go in the half. Roberts out. Shot's good if it goes. And they count it.
That's the vibe for the Razor's Edge right there going into it, Razor. I don't know if you saw
that. We only show the bad. We only talk about the bad ones, ladies and gentlemen, right? And that was a beautiful thing. Minus 2.5, and you hit the fucking woo! Way to start.
You know how you can look at the book. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't really gamble. You know how you can look at the book and it's always ahead of the TV.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, what happened? You know? Yeah.
So, bro, I had been looking at the book, and then for the last play, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna fucking look because I saw that Houston went ahead up 4, and so I didn't look. And then Auburn hit that shot. I was like, fuck. And then in my head, I was like, there ain't no way. I already know they're not hitting this shot at the buzzer. so it was very exciting. I didn't blow it for myself. I actually got to see it live. Usually I look at the book because I'm like,
I do too. Like I always do. Like I don't know, it's just bad. It's just you know who like I think I really caught that from was Jimmy. Like last year, I think maybe even 2 years ago. He's always like on the like seeing everything way before we are because he's watching it on his fucking Bet 365 thing, and I'm like. So now I'm always on my BetMGM live. William, I'm just like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers already have 4 points. I'm still looking at,
bro.
And
It's
even when I
so
watch the
far
live
ahead.
streams, I'm behind you guys. So it's a big difference for me here in Vegas. It's like a minute sometimes difference from this how I see on TV. It's insane.
Bro,
It's
it can
fun.
be like 3 or 4 possessions ahead of what I'm seeing in basketball.
You know what else is fucking insane? What these two fucking plays right here we seen over the weekend. One's compliments of Razor Sharp Picks. I'm sure you guys might have seen them if you've been online, but lights the fuck out, ladies and gentlemen. Which one of these would you least want to be a part of? Check it out.
Are getting exploited by Murray in this offense. Oh my goodness. Lit up. My goodness. Quincy Williams leveling Murray.
That is a dangerous play. So there's the face mask. That was the initial call.
Bro, my pops is like you see the picture behind, behind me. That's my dad tackling Eric Dickerson. He's like an old head, right? So you know how he is. You can already imagine about the tackling. I asked him about that hit in the Miami game. He was so happy to talk about it. He's like, I know he got ejected, but that was the best hit I've seen in so long, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Dad, he almost got his head ripped off before he got his head ripped off.
Hey, when can we get your dad on the show? That's how we boost the numbers. Let's talk to your dad on the show.
Bro, he sends me his bets every week to give to people if they want them. I've given them to Dutch a few times. He went 4-1 again last week, Dutch. So
hell yeah. That's good shit. Shout out to our guy Domo. I don't know who you're talking about, bro, but good to see you up in the building. Gravy Bets, good to see you, my man. Brandon the Great in the building. Jordan Whittington, 8 anytime touchdown, plus 1,100 for a moonshot, giving us a little plus money vibes. Good to see you. Well, it's the big show. It's a big show tonight. I bet the big show woke up feeling a little bit bigger this morning. Chest out, looking in the mirror after the Lions came all the way back.
He texted me. He tagged me on our show, Dutch, or on the tweet for it. He was like, well, go ahead and queue up the Lions for tomorrow as soon as that game ended.
Yeah, that was a beautiful thing. Absolutely beautiful thing. I was so asked out yesterday. I hit like crazy in that Lions game too. I didn't even know until I woke up this morning. But most importantly, Montgomery touchdown, gave it out last night on the show. Was minus 135. But when you see minus 135 and it's like 155 everywhere else, and this dude scored a touchdown in 7 out of the 8 games, the only touchdown he didn't score was the last one. I mean, call it square, call it what it will be, but I would have probably bet at least minus 150 on that. Like I just 135. I was very comfortable putting a couple units on it, and I'm not really that comfortable putting units on props, So
well, all that matters is dub. And I tell you what, speaking of dubs, I know Razor's going to bring us a dub today. And we told you we wouldn't run it till 11:45. So I'm going to interject and I'm going to say it. It's about that fucking time for us to get to the Razor's edge, Dutch.
Here comes the Razor's edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's cool if you don't drink. It's a lot cooler if you fucking do. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe. And if your name's not in green, I'm not going to call anyone out today, but hit the goddamn join button if you haven't already. You're lucky it's Veterans Day. I'm about to call everybody out. Cheers to all the vets.
Yeah, man. Let's go. NFL, Monday Night Football.
Our last play was 3 weeks ago. And it was a loser. It was a loser. We talk about transparency here. I had the Bucks plus 3.5. They end up losing by 10 against Baltimore, 41-31. That takes us to 21-14-1 plus 22-76. We head to tonight. We have the NFL. We have the Miami Dolphins, and we have those Rams. At first glance, man, look at the Rams. 3 wins in a row. They got Cup back. They got Puka back. Puka. They got him back. Man, Rams have won 3 in a row. They're 3-1 at home. They beat the Vikings, who are 7-2. They just beat Seattle at Seattle in overtime on a big division win. How do you not lock in the Rams here tonight? Because it's a loser. $400 Razor's Edge play of the day. Dolphins +3. It's moving to 3 right now, so jump on it right when you move to 3. If you have 2.5, wait, because the public is loving the Rams tonight. And why not? You got 78% of the money, 75% of the bets all on the Rams. Tua, he is back, my friend. They lost last week, 30-27 in a hard-fought division game in overtime, or not overtime, with 5 seconds left before overtime. And then they lost the week before that by 1. So even if they lose, they stay in these games. But let's talk about the Dolphins in November. They are 10-2 straight up their last 12, 12-4 against their spread their last 16 in November. Week 10 of the NFL, the Dolphins are 4-1 straight up their last 5, 6-2 against the spread the last 8, and it's the total opposite for the Rams. In November, they are 2-9-1 against the spread their last 12, 3-9 straight up their last 12 in November, and it's horrible when they play these AFC East teams. 4-19 straight up their last 23 games, 3-10 against the spread when they play these AFC East teams. Head-to-head, you want to talk about domination? The Dolphins are 11-1 straight up their last 12 against the Rams, 5-0 their last 5 against the Rams, 7-3 against the spread their last 10, and when they're at the Rams like they are tonight, 6-1 straight up their last 7 games. Dolphins +3. At worst, it's a push, but I got the Dolphins winning outright for our $400 Razor's Edge play of the day.
Fins up, our boy. Fins the fuck up. A lot of love in the chat. Kelly McKinnis says, I'm already on the Dolphins, so perfect. Robert Franklin liking Miami money line. True Teller with the fish sticks. A lot of love for the Dolphins all of a sudden when Razor Star Picks starts talking the goods. We appreciate you as always, Razor. Hey, I'll be honest, man. You know, the Sesh, it was cool. But the Sesh ain't right without our boy Razor Sharp Picks in the motherfucking rotation. So we're glad to have you back. You know, be sure after you vibe the fuck out right here with us, go check out our boy all day long doing the pony thing. Check him out on YouTube. Also check him out on Kick, where you guys can actually see what the fuck he's talking about. Beautiful thing with our guy, 12 Eastern time, live Monday through Friday. Razor Sharp Picks. We appreciate you, my guy. Salute.
Salute, guys. And all.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Well, he was going to say something, but T didn't let him. No, I'm just kidding. Dutch, I don't know about you, but I get uncomfortable when we got people hanging out backstage, and we got our guys backstage. Yeah. So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to H-Town real quick, and then we're gonna greet H-Town, and then we're gonna slide to D-Town to the D real quick. All right.
Hell
so
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Our boy, you can find him. You used to find him every Medicate Monday, right here on the Sesh. But unfortunately, motherfuckers got shit to do. But when he's free, he comes straight to the motherfucking rotation. H-Town's finest. You can find this boy on all over X and online, YouTube, Raw Words Podcast. Be sure to check him out Sunday mornings right here on Plus Sports Radio, giving you the NFL goods. H-Town's finest. Let's go riding with LJ. Our boy LJ. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Happy Medicate Monday to you guys. Damn, my boy Dutch. What's going on, guys?
Wow, choking as you come in, as you see. Is it this weekend that you're going to be in Dallas? Because if it is, you'll get to hit this butt I got in this shit, bro.
Hey,
why I'm choking.
It's the Dallas takeover, sir. The Texans are coming to town Monday Night Football, and we're going to light them Cowboys up. Coming off a tough loss last night versus the Detroit Lions.
Hell yeah. I'll probably be on.
You would have got your first half, though. You would have got your Houston first half.
Yeah, it hit, but I didn't take it, though. I didn't take it.
What you smoking on?
I was on Detroit. I was on
Oh,
Detroit
yeah.
last night. I missed it by the spread. They won by 3. It was 4. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it back next week. But I'm on this what is it? Black Runts, man. You know, it's pretty good.
Nice.
So
It's a run gang, Dorado gang. At the Black
Yeah.
Runts. The Black Runts is actually, I don't want to say it's my favorite runts because whenever I get one, it's like, wow, this one's really, the Black Runts is very good. It's very good. It's strong. It's strong. It's sweet with the potency. All right, LJ, we're gonna be here to stick around. So we're gonna vibe out with our guy. We're gonna get some plays. We're gonna talk some NFL. We're gonna talk some basketball. We're gonna do all that with our guy LJ because he's free to vibe with us for a memento.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to D. Go to the D, man. I mean, this guy has been around since before I touched down here on Puff Sports Radio. And you know, everyone's got the plays of the days, and I got the freshest, all this. You know, they all got it from this guy, if you ask me. I mean, this is the motherfucker that we all try to you know, he set the tone and we all try to follow, especially through MLB and really all year long. This guy's a heavy hitter. First time in the rotation, I believe. Maybe second time, though. Maybe second time. I feel like I've seen Matty one time before. Good to see our guy. Round 2, Matty motherfucking Ice. Let's go. Paint play of the day.
Matty. I wish we had the upload. What up, my dude? Cheers.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
You know, these
Good,
Mondays.
You got the
They
Spartans
come
hat
quick.
on, repping.
What's that?
I see you repping the Spartans.
Oh, absolutely. Always.
Yeah, man. How you been, man? How's the fam?
I've been good. Family's good. It's just you know, with the job and stuff, it's tough to be here or, you know, even be on the show. But I am so glad to be here with LJ and Dutchy and Dab. And, you know, I've been doing this with Pub Sports Radio probably for like 5-6 years now or so. So, but I'm glad I got here. I texted Dabby earlier as like, hey, I'm off today. I can do this today. So I can't smoke. My job doesn't allow me to smoke.
I get it.
But
mine doesn't either. But who cares?
But I can drink.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.
Cheers to that.
Salute, man. Yeah, man. This, like I said, you've been in the, you know, you're one of the ones who stood out right from the get-go in the chat with that team play of the day. And then obviously, you know, the graphics, even started the graphics. I believe you're probably the first one with that. So we you know, this guy's you know, meant a lot to Pub Sports Radio. And I'm glad to hear the family's doing well. Tape play of the day, my man. Where we at today? We got a lot on the board, you know.
Yeah,
we're looking in NFL, we're looking at NBA. Where we going?
I'm in college basketball today, so
yes.
Basketball too.
Yes.
But I will say, I gotta say before we start though, LJ, my apologies for the Lions kicking your butts last night. I apologize.
It was expected, bro. I was on Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
I'm glad. That Jake Bates, though, that story about Jake Bates, if you guys don't know Jake Bates, he's from your area. He was laying bricks about 18 months ago, right around Houston.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes outside. I'm not exactly sure where. But that dude he didn't even play football in college or nothing. Like, his story is tremendous.
And that's the kicker for Detroit?
Yeah, for the Lions, yep.
Yeah, he hit the 58-yard field goal, and he cashed my same game parlay plus 950 because I had him over 1.5. You know, I was like, hey, that's the first same game parlay I cashed, and I woke up, I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like,
I'm not even gonna tell you how lucky I got last night.
Yeah, I had. What'd you have last night? You had the Lions, obviously.
Lions money line,
Yeah.
but I had Houston team total under 27 and a half, I think it was. And so I had Lions to win, team total under 27 and a half. I had not Jameer, I had Montgomery to score touchdown.
Yeah, I was with that one.
And I had Goff over 1.5 touchdowns in the same game parlay. So I hit it pretty decent. I didn't trust me. It wasn't easy.
Yo,
no, yeah, I don't even know how I got the Montgomery touchdown. I called it I just been going through so much. I turned this shit off at half and kind of went to a different vibe, but I missed it. I missed a good one. I'll catch the rest of it. I'll catch that second half for sure today. But definitely props to that kicker who was laying brick because he definitely juiced my count and got you juiced up too. And I know our boy the Big Show was feeling pretty good about that. So yeah, man, them Lions, man, I actually leaned the Texans last night +4, but I told myself I'm not getting in that train and I'm not getting in the way of that train. You know, like the Lions have covered 7 straight on the road, obviously didn't cover last night, but they've been playing the best football in the league for the last month now, in my opinion. So you guys got yourself one hell of a football team over there.
I actually texted Jimmy last night and said, this is what we need to see. This is the difference between last year's team and this year's team. You know, if
they lose that game
against San Francisco, if you guys remember, we were dominating San Francisco in the NFC Championship last year, but we never faced that type of adversity. You know what I mean? And now, like, they just proved it to themselves, and I think this was the step they needed. And I'll be honest with you, man, if it's too late to jump on Lions props for Super Bowls, in my opinion. So, but that's a team that, I mean, watch out
next week. Next week is a smash spot because they play the Jags, and the Jags are only 1-7 on the road versus the NFC with a backup quarterback. Detroit 9-0 against the spread versus a team with a 2+ losing streak. Next week is a smash spot for Detroit for the fact that they played the way they played last night. All the turnovers, they're gonna want to show some different versus an inferior team next week.
Total on that one for sure.
I'm talking about everything. You can take everything next week. For Detroit.
There you go, though. LJ.
Yeah, they got Mac Jones back there running the show now.
Yes,
I love the trends that you've got when you bring them in here, LJ. And I got to say this, everybody in the chat, take a second, really quick. Let's pump this up, man. We got Matty Ice coming here, bringing us the taint right now. Just had Razor's Edge. LJ's here with us. Like good vibe show, man. I'm excited to be up here with you, Matty. This is like I said, this is a good Monday. It's a good vibe, but I need you guys to take a second to hear the video on X.
Yeah, play number 2 to the motherfucking moon. We got Matty Ice about to give us the tape play of the day. We got LJ still gonna unload. We got Wham Bam on deck. We're fully loaded here, honestly, today. The rotation. We need 4 or 5 planes to be going at all times. As many motherfuckers we about to have in here giving you plays. Have your notebook ready. We're going in. We're going to get some money. Let's put our guy, Matty Ice, the tank on the big screen. And where we go? College basketball. Dabby Cab can't be more excited. Let's go. Let's go. Tank player of the day. Talk to him, Matty.
Yeah, I'm looking at first off, I want to say thank you to all the veterans out there on Veterans Day. It's the reason why I don't have to work today. But you guys all did something that I didn't have the balls to do. So I appreciate you guys and keeping my family safe and our country safe and doing what I said, doing what I didn't have the courage to do. So thank you to all the veterans out there, first and foremost.
Salute to that.
Yeah, we're going to college basketball today. And this play might not be the most popular play, but trust me, there's a lot of freaking teams in college basketball, and I study all of them. And Kansas City, if you don't know about Kansas City, that team's going to win the Summit this year, and they are playing Iowa State. They're at Iowa State tonight. Kansas City, they're favorite to win the Summit. You got one team excited to play against a highly ranked Big 12 team in Iowa State on a Monday night against one team that could care less about playing Kansas City on a Monday night and just want to get out there with the win. You know what I mean? And this is a smash spot for me. Kansas City's got a guy named Jamar Brown. He can rebound the ball. He can shoot the three. He plays great defense. Kansas City's got 6 guys that are averaging in double figures. Now, they haven't really played anybody, but they got 6 guys to shoot the rock. You know what I mean? So they can put up points. They're going to be, like I said, they're going to win the Summit, or at least definitely be 1 or 2 in the Summit this year. So this is a smash spot for me. I got Kansas City plus 27.5 today for you guys for the tank play of the day. Man, I hope this motherfucker catches. I'm sorry. I don't get to do this often. Like, Jimmy's gonna be so mad at me because I'm like, I can't make it. I can't make it with my job. And my family. I got 4 kids. Like, I can't make it, and I just can't do it. And today happened to be an opportunity for me to come on camera and be part of the family. My son had stuff going on a long time ago on Pub Sports Radio. Helped me get through that. My mom just recently had cancer and battled with cancer, and Pub Sports Radio and Jimmy, and they got me through that. And this is a family to me. This means everything to me. This is why I don't have time to come on camera. I don't have time to do all I do, but I cap it when I barely sleep. So I cap when I have time that I do the 4 kids and the family and the sports and coaching all them. And then I got my job that I do. And so it's hard for me to get out here. It's hard for me to get on camera, but I try and tune in when I can. I try and get my plays when I can. But Pub Sports Radio is a special place in my heart, man. And people that people that know Pub Sports Radio know that this is a true family, and this is something very special. So I am blessed to be on the Sesh today. I'm glad to give out the tank, and I am praying that 27.5 is enough tonight. So thank you guys for having me, man. This is cool. Dab and Dutch, if I could just hang out for a few minutes, I'd love to just hang out too. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And win or lose.
We want you back anytime you can come.
Well,
you can take
lose, we know what you're about, bro. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. But we like winners. We like winners, but don't put too much pressure on your motherfucking self, goddamn. But yeah, absolutely. Right back with us. We got a fully loaded set. But for Matty Ice, we can't say no to our guy. Come on now. 4 kids. I didn't know you have 4 kids, my man.
Dude, I restarted, bro. So I'm 16 all the way down to 5. So it's a craziness.
So yeah,
I tell you what, man. Jimmy will just be happy that you're here, regardless if it's his show or trust me, he'll be excited that you're here, just like we're excited that you're here. And anytime you can make it, we want you, just like I'm sure he does. We've been trying to get Jimmy here, and he says only way he's going to come on the Sesh is if he's able to smoke, which I appreciate. Like, I get it. But he needs to make it happen. I've been telling him we need the NHL because Dutch and I aren't last
night. Caps would text me, hey, ask Jimmy. I'm like, man, I'm not asking Jimmy again to come on the show. He don't want to come on the show. He don't want to come on the show. God damn it. You know what I mean? I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. But goddamn, you don't want to come on the session, motherfucking man. Go ahead, Matt.
He said, "Go ahead, Matt." After that,
I didn't say. I didn't have nothing. I was just like, dude. I
thought you were gonna say something.
No, I just be cool to see myself on screen with Dabby and Dutch and LJ. These are guys that are the OGs, man, and this is awesome. This is cool. I'm glad.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see Jimmy on here too with a joint, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, but he won't do it.
Get his ass on screen then.
Right, he won't do it. So I'm tired of asking his motherfucking ass. God damn it! I want to see him with a baseball bat, motherfucker. But yeah, shout out to our guy.
He said he's gonna make his garage happen sooner than later, so we'll see.
We'll be live tonight. I might even vibe out. I was unable to hang out as much as I would like to last night. But tonight, though, yeah, PSR right here, live stream. What a game it was last night. Money was made last night. These live streams, we talk about how profitable the Sesh is and all that, but, I mean, these live streams are absolutely fucking amazing how much money and how much action you get. Not only pregame, but the actual value we get. I don't know what you could have got Detroit at last night at halftime. I mean, this shit was probably so fucking juicy. I didn't bet it.
And then we're getting a little bit of feedback. I don't know. It's a little bit of echo. Am I the only one hearing that?
Yeah, well, I'm hearing that too. Who's it from, T? Come on, T. Shout out to our guy, Ski the Prophet.
G. Who the fuck is G?
Who is G? I said, come on, T.
Oh.
You can't smoke with the kids in there. Yeah, I know. He's supposed to go to the garage, homie. Shout out to Ski the Prophet. Check us out later on today. NBA OG show. The whole crew, Wham Bam, talking the goods, talking the association. Ski Prophets channel. MMA Locker Room in the building. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, Mills, in the building. T, let me know where that feedback's coming from if you can, because I'm still hearing it.
If you have a sound, Matty, if you have anything that's got sound coming out, just turn the sound down a little bit and it'll fix it. These things you'll learn you have to go through. But while we're sitting here, we keep it rolling. Shout out to our guy Ski in the chat, man. Good to see you in here, Ski. I know you had a big weekend in college football and I think NFL also. I know college football. I'm gonna be honest, I'm more attentive in the college football and college basketball realm. I know we were both on Houston first half together, Ski. So one more time, and especially since Matty's here, let me give you the vibe for your play. Ski, this is for you since you're in the chat, because I was right there with you on Houston first half. One more time, T. We had -2.5. Hit that Houston.
Here's Kelly.
This fucking guy loves this fuck.
And he gets it to go off the window. Still have time if you're Houston. You got 5 dribbles. 3 seconds to go in the half. Roberts out. Shot's good if it goes. And they count it.
How can you not love that, though?
That was tight. That was tight.
Wow.
Wow.
For real. I would have been tight, too. For real. Cash for the 3. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, and our boy, H-Town's finest in the building. It's only right we show that, right? It's only right. Speaking of it's only right, we can't keep our boy on ice anymore. We gotta have a loaded rotation here, so bear with me. I don't like have too many motherfuckers on screen, but we're gonna do it today. We got our boy Cons Clips coming in soon, but I'm not keeping our guy on ice anymore. He looks like he's ready to rock. Let's go to California. I mean, it's only right. Keep it real organic, the Kush vibes, the underboss of Who Banging Sports Talk. Our boy Wham motherfucking Bam with the Wham Talk. Let's go.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Wham Bam.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What's up with the people, man? Shout out to the people up in here. I love to come in following that Houston Casher. They got their ass smacked in the second half, but they did it in the
Fuck that second half, baby. Fuck that second half.
Yeah, shit on that. Fuck that second half. Shout out to that. Shout out to my boy, man, LJ. I think
my bad. I forget that he's not in I got to put him in the group with everyone else.
My bad, Wham. How you feeling over there, Wham?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, bro. Shout out to Matty Ice, man. Shout out to Cons Clips. Shout out to Marley. Shout out to Gravy Bets, man. Shout out to Top Set. I'm feeling good, Dutch, bro. I'm feeling real good today. We've been running really hot these last few days. I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing pretty solid. My count's been going up a little bit. So I'm trying to keep it up, man. I'm trying to be like Razor. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Dabby. I'm trying to be like Dutch. I'm trying to be like Matty Ice. I ain't been on a Matty Ice stream in a minute. Shout out to Matty Ice, bro.
Hey, Wham, listen. I can't do what Razor does. Like, not many people pulling 45 grand in one night. You know what I mean?
That's that shit right there. I'll rub that off on me, bro. Rub that on me, man. Rub that on me. Pause.
Yeah. We're just gonna start saying we're gonna call it making the show Dutch. That's what Wham likes to do. He comes in here.
Fuck that. Hey, pause Hey, you want to pause? Hey, you want to pause? Thursday night, man. I don't know. Thursday night it went down. Al and Chris, they had themselves a conversation on Thursday night. I couldn't help but to think Wham Bam would like this one. Check it out.
Patrick Mahomes
Thursday night football, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut the hell up. He's not even playing. I have his highlights on my phone right now. I might bust. Oh, shit. They're going deep. Like Patrick's big penis? Oh, shit. That's a flag. You aren't allowed to have more passing yards than Patrick. This one's coming back. Mahomes' penis alerted my Apple Watch. Thank God.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 69.
Again?
Taking penis pictures on the sideline is not permitted unless granted permission from our glorious King Patrick Mahomes.
They're fucked.
Automatic. Game cancellation.
Not the flag we expected. Nope. Now a word from State Farm.
That is a nasty ass compilation right there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is how we start off my stream.
Bro, I'm just saying, Wham, it don't come from me, bro. It don't come from me. You can thank your boy for that.
Hey, first of all, how you gonna say that? When I said you're like this, we should play this right when Wham comes on. You literally said that.
Oh, you sent it to me, and I said that's weird as fuck. You could probably play it for Wham.
Yeah, we should play it when Wham comes on. Hey, Wham's always doing this with the pause and the no homo, all that shit. Hey, there he goes. But yeah, that's some funny shit though. Thursday night football. I guess they're trying to say that dude Chris Collinsworth is like in love with Patrick Mahomes or some shit, and they took it to a whole nother level.
Hey, that's out of pocket.
Yeah, that shit was. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Content a little like we come with what we can come with at times, but that I didn't know. He went real extra on some of those things. I'll agree with you there. But yeah, let's get to our guy. You know how it works here on the Sesh. We get our guy for a quick minute, for a quick 5 minutes, and we're gonna take full advantage of it. Have the notepad ready, ladies and gentlemen. We got a full set of sets right here, and we're about to add our boy Conk's motherfucking clips to the mix. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys?
Ready to rock, man. We know you're
good, bro. Yeah, I got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to get to it. Shout out to all the veterans today. Happy Veterans Day. Appreciate you for protecting the country. Shout out to Dutch, bro. I know how it is to lose somebody you love, bro. My heart goes out to you. Shout out to Ben Street. Died this weekend too. RIP to the college mascot.
Yeah, both our dogs died on the same day, man. I seen that shit. That shit's sad as fuck. Good shit. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. So let's get straight to it. I'm gonna hit the college football first. I got three early plays for the college slate. I'm gonna be on Penn State minus 28.5. Playing Purdue. Purdue's a bottom feeder. They consistently have trouble with these bigger programs, except for Illinois because they're trash. Yeah, it still hits home, bro. I had Illinois in that game. But we're taking Penn State. It's going to be a blowout. They're going to run the ball down their throat. They're going to get whatever they want. Purdue's not going to put up points. I'm taking Syracuse at Cal. Syracuse plus 7.5. You're getting more than a touchdown. With, in my opinion, a good offense. I just think it's too many points. I think Syracuse covers the 7.5. We're going to Clemson. Clemson at Pittsburgh. Clemson, they're 7-2 right now. They can't afford another loss if they're trying to do something in the postseason. I think they shut Pitt down. This should be a blowout. Clemson minus 9.5.
I'll be on Clemson there too, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
Davos can't go all the way. Davos can't. I like that cue. McCord's still back there getting 7.5 in Cal. As long as he doesn't throw fucking 3 to the other way, right? We should be okay. I mean, good Lord.
Right.
I still remember that Pittsburgh game. That shit gave me nightmares, man. Turn on TV. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, so we got a 28.5 Penn State. We got Syracuse plus 7.5. Clemson laying the wood minus 9.5 to bounce back there. Actually, I believe they won last week as well. But let's go. We got some NFL tonight. And I know we got some plays, some props for these prop bettors here in the NFL tonight, my guy.
Yes, sir. I seen the line just come out too. I didn't have a breakdown for it, but I'm probably going to be on A&M minus 40.5 in college football. So on to Monday Night Football. I'm against Razor on this one. I got the 1.5 earlier in the week, but I'm on the Rams minus 2.5. Anything bigger than that, I'm going to stay off, but I'm already bet it. It's in my pocket. Puka Nacua got ejected last week. Look for him to come out tough. 67.5 for receiving yards. I'm on it. I'm on his 6+ receptions minus 115. I'm on his 7+ receptions plus 154. Get you some good plus money. And his first quarter prop, 13.5 receiving yards. That's a Puka Nacua catch. He gets one catch in the first quarter. He goes over this. I didn't look at the touchdown. Didn't look at the touchdown much, but I like Puka tonight. Shout out to the chat, bro. Without y'all, we don't have much here. Shout out to everybody on stream. Love you guys. I'm back to work. Glad to get this thing in. Medicate Mondays, you know the vibe. Stay high.
Run that shit off.
Shout out to our guy Kong, man, and shout out to T also. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one who hit that clip up for us. He made that clip, so shout out to him also. But
T did make that clip. Shout out to him. Brings my vision to realization. You know, shout out to our guy, man. Doing big things. T. And he's on point today on the 1s and 2s, man. He's on point today, man. Well, you ain't got no weed back there, T? All right. What the fuck? You bet. Now that I said something, about to roll up, and then look, we're gonna wait 5 minutes for some of the next clip.
Waiting. We can take 1 second here with the chat, and everybody go to Pub Sports Radio if you haven't yet. You know, we got to say this because some people don't hear it the first time or they're slow. Go retweet it. Go hit retweet on the show. Share the video. Get it out there. Hit the like button if you haven't. Let's pump this up. You know, this thing's just about halfway through. We're just getting rolling. We're at the 1 hour mark, so it's a reset. Reload your bowl if you need to. Pour another drink. And let's get this thing moving. We got NBA with Dutch and Wham. Matty, if you have any other bets, we'll touch on those.
You know, we're going to kind of carry off the NFL vibe. Go ahead.
What do you say? Are we getting feedback still? It's not as bad. If anybody else hears it, say something. If the chat hears it, because All that matters is you guys in the chat. So if anybody in the chat's getting feedback, say something. Otherwise, I'm not gonna bring it up again. If y'all are hearing anything,
I do hear a little feedback. But yeah, I do hear it. I do hear it. There we go. Now it's gone. It's gone. All right. So we got Collins clips on the other side of Razor Sharp picks with the -2.5. Liking Puka a lot, 67.5 receiving yards, 6.5 receptions at 115, and also decided to go ahead and ladder that up. And he likes the first quarter. Now he's been really good with these first quarter props. First quarter, 13.5 reception for our guy Kua with Collins clips. And of course,
Matty, you have AirPods by chance?
Yeah, I got some.
If you put those on, I bet it'll fix it.
All right, give me a second.
I got you. We'll pop you back in as soon as you got it.
All right.
I bet. Let's see if I'm right. See if Technician Cab gets this right.
Well, yeah, because now it's not making a noise, so it was him for sure. You know that you're right about that. But yeah, man, let's talk some NFL. I have action on this game, but I want to hear from our players on the panel right now.
Right. We got to go riding with LJ still, and then you haven't dubbed.
LJ, where's your game at, LJ? Where's your top player? You got action all over, huh? You got action in the NFL?
For right now, I have just a prop. But
all right,
my
let's go ride with LJ. You ready to go? You want to go ride? You want to get in? What's that, man?
I'm chilling, man. I mean, I'm vibing. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no rush.
He's like, hey, I told you that Black Runs is good, huh?
Today, we're all fucking feeling good.
The hat is low, the eyes is low. Yeah, hey, my man's feeling good. Well, yeah, let's go ride with LJ then. Let's get paid. Let's go. Run that shit one time.
What's going on? You know, we going to H-Town, my home city, and the Wizards are coming in town, ladies and gentlemen. One of the worst teams in the NBA. Rockets on a back-to-back, I know, but hey, we coming home. First half is what we do consistently, Cash. We're already 2-0 in the first half at home already. And, of course, we're averaging 29 points in the first quarter. And once we get off to a run, we usually cash that first half. So it's easy for me, guys. I'm going Houston. First half, -8. I know it's a big number, but hey, Washington is 1-7 against the spread in the first half so far in the season. 2-8, 2-6 against the spread overall for a game. So easy for me, guys. Houston -8 first half. Let's cash.
Easy money, our boy says. Real smooth, like Houston Rockets first half. It's just level to this shit, huh? And the Washington Wizards are not on the Rockets level, especially first half. Talk to him, Wham. How you feeling about that one?
I love that game, man. We could actually keep it in that game, bro. Bilal Calabli, you know what I'm saying? The French kid. Can y'all hear me? Everything good? Y'all can hear me?
Mm-hmm. This is where your play's at in this game?
I can hear Cab. Cab is muted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can keep it in the same game. We can keep it in the same game.
Hey, let's go.
I got action all day. I got action all day.
Love the big screen. Put them on the screen.
I don't really care for the big screen like that. Big screen.
Let's go. Come on now. Let's
talk the play. The Wham Bam Bam play of the day.
That shit don't sound good. I don't like it. Yeah, Cooley play whatever. However you say his name, Ollie Mar. You know who I was talking about. I fuck with Bilal today, over 14.5 points. He's averaging 17 points this year. He had 20 points yesterday. Yesterday. Both of these teams are on back-to-back, so it's not necessarily a big deal. Houston by 20, AOD says. I wouldn't be so surprised there that Washington kind of keeps it in a little close, though. So I understand y'all like this Houston team. I do, too. But I'm just going to think that they're going to be a little bit more excited to play against a team here. A little bit same as athletic here. Great dunk by Jalen Green yesterday. I think the boy right here, Bilal, is another athletic guy. Most of his points yesterday was all dunks and shit, like dunking on people. Same as our guy Jalen Green. So I think it's going to be a good athletic game. Give me Bilal over 14.5 points plus money plus 105. Man, I like that.
Hell yeah, plus money on the Wham Bam Bam play of the day.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, Bam Bam hit it twice. Yeah, he gonna hit it twice. Bam Bam.
That dunk was over Cade, wasn't it?
That's out of pocket.
I didn't want.
Oh yeah, you seen that? Yeah, that shit was crazy last night. I almost sent that in, but I couldn't find really any more of the basketball clips. So I was like, "Fuck it."
Thanks a lot,
Cade
Bam.
Cunningham. They stripped him, and then they stripped his ass, and then was it Jalen Green who posterized his ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you sound amazing now. This worked out perfect, by the way, Matty.
Pat yourself on the back, Cap. You know you want to. Go ahead.
No, what I want to do is just tell you. While I've got this, I'll tell you. While Dutch is letting me speak for a second, Wham, I'll tell you this. Okay, listen. I didn't want fucking Will Ferrell waking up out of bed and Step Brothers for the wake up and get money play on the day. But sometimes on this show, you just get what you get.
I understand.
Hey man,
I'm not about to get the bam, bam, bam a day the other day. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Bam, bam a day. No. Oh man.
And Thompson this time with a defensive play. Now finds Jalen Green.
Oh my goodness!
He did it!
Oh,
he did it!
Oh!
Let's go.
That's a picture. That's a poster.
No, he did not. Yeah, that was.
Hey,
filthy.
Cade's been balling though. Cade's been
I
balling.
was just gonna. You just took the words out of my mouth. Cade been doing his goddamn thing too, because I made money off him with the PRA, and then it started getting a little carried away. But even the points though. But Cade nice man. But he looked like, he looked like he should have got the fuck out the way, man. You got stripped. Yeah, you got stripped. Just get the fuck out the way. Oh my gosh! Shout out to Jalen Green though. He ain't as nice as Cade Cunningham though, but he did dunk on that motherfucker like he owned his ass. But yeah, give me Cade over that motherfucker though for sure. Cade is real nice. Shout out to the Pistons too. I made some money off the Pistons, man. They're a little grimy basketball team. And when you got a point guard, you know you can make things happen. So they definitely need to shoot the ball better. We'll see what we can get at Tobias, but yeah, man. Houston Rockets -8 first half from our boy LJ, and man, I can't even say Cool breeze over 14.5 points plus money from our boy Wham Bam Bam, and Dabby Cab's went Bam Bam Bam. You know, let's get it though. Let's get it though. Hey, check out this coach right here, man. I think we all would love to. This White Cap said he never talk. He's always talking. He just no one can hear him.
Nah, that was good. That's two. That's 2 times Dutch has been funny now.
He's just back there just talking the whole time, like nobody ever lets me say anything. Well, nobody can fucking hear you, bro.
Wham, tell Matty he should feel special. I'm telling you, that's 2 times. He's been funny twice now. Good job, Dutch.
Hey, yeah, cool breeze, ski. That's cool breeze, bro. Yeah, man, I can't say homeboy's name. AOD, good to see you, my man. Good to see you in the building. Let's go though, my dude in the building. Good to see you, my man. Chris Warren, everyone in here. Let's run up the likes. Hit the like button. If you got the Twitter account, go retweet it. We're trying to give away 50 bones on a Veterans Day. And salute to all the vets too, man. We appreciate it. It was well said by Razor, our guy. Matty Ice. So, we second that here, and salute to all the real ones, man, and all the people who serviced us. This coach right here, though, I mean, you'd all love the vibe out with this guy. Coastal Carolina, I believe, is this guy, right? Cab, Coastal Carolina?
Oh, yeah, this is the coach before the game. This was Coastal Carolina's coach before the football game. What was it, Friday or Thursday? Friday, I think. If you got the coach, that's the clip, T.
All right, we're going to finish it off with a Crazy Sister beer.
Do we got to rinse it down with a blonde ale?
Yeah, you have to. Sorry about that. We're out of water.
This is
you know what?
Not one motherfucker up there but the coach finishes it, too.
I can hear the bosses now. You know what? You guys, I'll be the adult.
To all the Bearheads out in the world. This one's for Jim Buck.
And it's time. 1, 2, go. I went to Arizona State. I don't need to prove anything with my dude. Coach back. Coach back. Coach back. There you go. Fucking go.
Damn. Good job, Cap. You almost muted yourself again.
Did he just say I went to Arizona State? I don't have to prove anything.
Yeah, he said he went to Arizona State. He don't got to prove shit to y'all. I like that though. I like that. But before he said that, he was like, "The boss is going to kill me, so I'm not about to get in trouble. Fuck this."
Yeah, that's the ESPN guy. He's like, or whatever, he's like, nah, fuck this, man. Yeah. And then you see his face when when dude was still chugging the beer. He's so shocked that the coach was actually chugging it. Fucking square, huh? Oh man, that coach hit his head too.
Yeah, he crushed his head. But I think the guy without the drinking, he was probably smart because they definitely canceled Christmas on Paul Pierce. So he didn't want to be the next victim. He was smart.
Yeah. But then Shannon Sharp though went in, So now, Paul Pierce was like, "What the fuck?" Hey. All I did was play poker, have some bitches in the background. I ain't fuck nobody on camera.
That's all audio. That's all audio.
Yeah, for real. Paul Pierce was for that one though, huh? He was like, "Fuck it, man. I'm going live with the boys playing poker and strippers and shit, smoking weed." Shout out to the truth though. Shout out to the truth. I fuck with Paul Pierce, man. And that show him and KG got, that shit's fire, bro.
Hilarious.
I love KG. Like he's for sure top 5 player all time for me. Probably top 3, but when we're talking skill, but just all around, like KG was that guy, man. The big ticket.
Man, wasted all his damn time over there in Minnesota. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with that with Ant Edwards either, man.
Yeah, no, you see, yeah. Speaking of Ant Edwards, look, I almost put Russ on that shit. What I'm talking about too, and I didn't. I won't put Russ. I won't put Russ on there for you. You see, I got Bobano with Shane there. I won't put Russ on there for you. But I was like, nah, I'll put Ed on there for you. I thought it was so funny though if Russ was on there. I thought of Caillou too. Wham. But I was like,
Caillou good money, bro. He caught him back.
I just wanted to be like someone. Well, you know what I mean. So
yeah, I had the Celtics plus 200 last night, man. I had the Celtics plus 200 last night.
Well,
bro.
You know what's crazy is, bro. I don't even look at college. I look at like the games after, but I don't even bet the NBA Saturday or Sunday. It's just too fugazi for me. It really is, bro.
It's always been. It's
all good, bro. You got college basketball back. I got you.
Yeah, that's what. Well, right now I have college football, NFL, and then when that ends, I'll be betting college basketball on the weekends. Now, when playoff comes, we'll be betting the NBA on the weekends. But right now, Saturday, Sunday, it's crazy. I don't even look. Like it's all crazy. I had one. I bet one. I believe it was Dallas -2, like a week and a half ago on Saturday, and they lose. Like I was like,
most of my live betting on the weekend. I don't do pregame bets like you saying. I don't do a lot of pregame bets. I do a lot more live bets. Like I didn't have the Celtics pregame, but I did have them down.
I gotta say, while we're talking about just what we've been looking at, shout out to the Memphis basketball team, the college basketball team, because I bet them twice now. They covered both games, and they were down 14 in the first game in the second half, and they came back and covered, and they were down 10 in the second game. So obviously they were sweaty as fuck, but both of them cashed, and they've showed resiliency, right? If they can figure it out early and stop getting behind, that team's going to be a force here. Haggerty is balling. Penny Hardaway. They've got high expectations for the team this year, and I think they're gonna reach it.
Yeah, man. What do you think about that, Matty? You're muted.
Muted. See, be polite, unlike you are to me, guys.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right. So Memphis has to win. They're in that situation where they have to win, and they actually played. Who they played a couple games ago? I was on them. They were down 10 or 12 early, but I picked them to win straight up. Missouri, yeah. They have to win. They don't have a choice. So that's the thing about Memphis is like Hardaway knows he's up against the wall. You know what I mean? So this is do or die for Memphis this year. I'm not going to say they're going to do anything special or anything great, but when they're playing against teams equal competition, like they are a bet on. So just keep that in mind about Memphis going forward.
Agree completely. Hey, shout out to our guy Gravy Betts, man, and also Chris Warren in the chat, both vets. We've said it and going to keep saying it, man. We can't thank you enough. So thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that's supporting the show, and especially thank you to the vets that served our country, man. We appreciate you guys.
Shout out to Nasty Nate. I was a Celtic fan at one time, low key, because they had two of my favorite players of all time at one time, and I've always liked Paul Pierce. But at Ray Allen KG, bro, I'm like, fuck. I had the KG jersey. I had the old school 34, the clover leaf Paul Pierce jersey. Man, that shit was fucking hard. Yeah, so I am fond of the Celtics, but Wham Bam knows a little bit more recently of me, and they cost me a lot of money a couple of years ago. So I don't tend to look at that fucking clover leaf like I used to. But I still fuck with the Celtics and deep down. What's that?
You said a couple of years ago, bro. That's like holding a grudge like a female, bro. You gotta let go of that shit.
For like the last 2 years, the Celtics have and like every game I bet on them, like 1 year they just fuck with me. So I'm like, I'm not betting the Celtics no more. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. If you lose a whole season on a team and like it goes down and then they lose to the Warriors, that was when they played the Warriors and I was on them too. You're like, man, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Fuck the Celtics in some sort of way, but I still fuck with them though. I still fuck with them. But yeah, man, let's get to it. We got this NFL game on deck. We talked about it. We got two of our guys, razor sharp picks, loving the Dolphins. Collins Clips on the other side of that. Where would you go in this NFL game, LJ?
I lean Rams, man. I haven't bet it yet, but all the numbers to me are pointing to the Rams at home. The NFC has pretty much dominated the AFC so far in the season, and I just believe Tua, he's one injury away from getting knocked out, bro. So it's hard to trust him, man. So if they run the ball, though, I think Miami can be in the game. I just don't know if they can run the ball. That's the game plan they should have. But to expect Tua to drop back and pass and eat this Rams secondary up, I wouldn't put my money on that, So I lean Rams, man, but I haven't made a bet yet.
Bro, that shit was so funny the way you said that. I'm sorry. That made me laugh.
He is, though, man. He's one hit away, bro.
He said he's
thinking about that too, though. He's thinking about that too. And it was that competition. I think Justin's talking about it. Cab, it was that competition I was in too, with that 4K with Jimmy too. The Celtics let me down like 5 straight fucking times. I still remember that shit. Wham Bam, talk to him. Talk to him about the because I know you were in that competition, so you know what it was like getting, Wham Bam, what you feeling about the NFL?
Yeah, man, the Rams, I mean, they got this division is up for grabs. The leader is the Cardinals. Cardinals are 6-4. The team, the Niners, 5-4, and this team is 4-4. So they're on a 3-game winning streak, just like the Cardinals on a 4-game winning streak. Everybody's clicking at the same time. It's going to start to get a little bit more real later on. It's kind of almost out of service here for this damn Dolphins team. I mean, their division is pretty much up for grabs too, if you want to be technical. Bills are kind of all the way out the way, 8-2. They're not going to get caught no time soon. The next team is 3-7. Everybody else is trash, man. So it's like, where else do you go here? You don't really want to go anywhere other than the Rams, but something is telling me that this is a game where, this is a perfect storm for the Miami Dolphins. Even though they're coming from across the country, you typically want to bet against the East Coast teams doing that. I just like the Dolphins here, and the fact that I like them right now is kind of the reason why I'm staying away from this damn game entirely. I don't even like the props. Don't know what's going on with Tyreek Hill. He's a true game time decision. So I don't necessarily know where the ball is going to get distributed. I do think that this could be a Raheem Mostert type night. It's screaming Raheem Mostert to me, but I'm gonna stay away, bro. I kind of agree, Justin. I think the Dolphins, even though they don't have as much to fight for as the Rams, I still think that they could possibly be in a good spot. So I'm staying away from this game. Maybe something live here, but nothing that I want to. So many college basketball games that I want to jump into, so I'd rather not jump into this fucking game at all.
Damn, you capping college basketball now too, man. Good Lord, I gotta take my time with that. Matty Ice, I know you're talking college basketball, and you're more than welcome to, but do you have an opinion on this Monday Night Football game? And Wham Bam, real quick, LJ, did you not bet a prop in the NFL game?
Yes, I got a prop.
What was it?
It was Kyron Williams, touchdown, and plus the Rams to win at plus 106.
Plus 106, Kyron Williams?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been doing dirt. Okay. All right, man. I just want to make sure we got that. Go ahead, Matty.
So, Stafford's my guy, dude. He's came to Detroit. I was a huge supporter of Stafford. I know what he does. He's a gamer, man. I don't have a play on the side on this game, so I can't bet against Matthew Stafford ever because I've seen him and what he does. But if I lean the points. Just give me the points. That's that. If you gave me a free $500 play, I take the 3 and I take Miami easy. But Mozart anytime touchdown would be probably if I had to give you guys all a play, that would be the play that I would push the most for y'all. If you wanted to play in that or put in a single game parlay or whatever you want to do.
What's the juice on that?
Anytime touchdown.
I'm not sure
what you get. I'm not sure what it's at now.
Okay.
What do you guys got?
Someone let me know, Mozart.
I'm pulling it up right now. You take most ATD, right? Anytime touchdown?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay, yeah. Anytime touchdown for Mostert. This is the first quarter, my fault, y'all.
They said plus 140 in the chat.
Yeah, plus 145, plus 150.
Yeah, I like that. I might have to add that one.
I was more so looking at his reception yards at 6.5. I was thinking that he could go over receiving yards.
They changed 5.5 receptions and like 40-something yards.
What does they change rushing prop? How is he at 48 for receiving? I mean, I know he's been.
I know. It was 44 when I looked at last, so it's getting bet up, bro. 5.5 on his receptions, bro.
56 on his rushing yards. 56.5.
I was looking at combo, but they got this fucking dude juiced up. So maybe Mozart's the way to go. Cab, talk about this game.
I'm somebody who's loved to bet A-Chain. I've done it when he was at A&M, and I did it last year. I haven't been doing it this year. I've gone 1-1 when I have bet him, and I thought about it obviously because it's Monday night, and I knew we were going to highlight it. So I obviously thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't get there. I don't know why his receiving prop is so high. The thing is with him is he can bust any play at any time. He just hasn't been doing it this year. Maybe Tua being back in the backfield will.
Do we take under 5.5 receptions?
I wouldn't take over.
That's a lot, right? Because we're both like, what the fuck? LJ off screen was telling he's like, that's too much. I'm like, I know, because I'm looking at this game like. There should be money to be made prop-wise. So, we both have people on both sides of each side here on the panel. The total's at 49. There's going to be money to be made in this game, and definitely I believe in the prop market. So where I went with this game is I went Matthew Stafford over 253.
What about if you just put both of them? I have fun with it since you don't like anything, and I might do this too. Put both of them running backs.
That's what I was just fucking saying. I do like something.
Oh, well, I was going to say put both running backs, Achane and Mostert, over anytime touchdown, just each to get a touchdown, get good plus money.
Plus money, both. Yeah, that's not bad bet. That's not a bad bet. But what I believe is a good bet, like that you can win, that I bet is over 253.5. Right? Over 253.5. Matthew Stafford. All right. Matthew Stafford over 253.5. I think this is easy. All right. He hasn't had his weapons. Matty kind of touched on it a little bit. This guy's a gamer. The Dolphins, you look at them and you're like, okay, wow, 180 yards passing a game, they allow. Look at who they played. Look at literally who they played. They just gave up 300 to Kyle Murray. But the quarterbacks that they have played outside of Josh Allen, and Josh Allen doesn't wow you this year with the arm because they don't really have to. They're playing good, just playoff football pretty much all season. They played absolutely nobody. The best quarterback is probably Trevor Lawrence, and that was like week 1. They've just had bum after bum with their quarterbacks, and we know Matthew Stafford's not a bum. And I think that secondary from Miami is like suspect, very suspect in my opinion. Giving up 300 passing yards to Kyle Murray, I think Matthew Stafford gets 260 for us very easily with these two stud receivers. Pakua, I'm not mad at the Pakua props. I like Pakua a lot, but I think Cooper Kupp is just where I think he's back, man. And I love over 6.5 receptions at plus 115. Also really like over 64.5 receiving yards for Cooper Kupp. He's only been played 3 games. He had 14 receptions week 1. He had 11 receptions last week. Had 100 plus in both of those games. And in the game back against Minnesota, I think they're just easing him back in as he had 5 receptions for 51 yards. But he clearly looked back last week, and when he's healthy, he had 14 receptions, and that was with Pakua on the field. So I just think Cooper Kupp is just that damn good. So I think 7 receptions is going to be very easy, easy task for him. And over 66, I mean, come on, man. He's going to get that very easily. So I like props from St. Louis or from the Rams side, LA side. And I was looking at Tyreek if he maybe longest reception over 21.5 or 23.5, I believe. But he's a little banged up, as Wham Bam mentioned. So I stayed off of that. But I've been cashing his longest reception. As long as he's got a fucking quarterback, which Tua can't throw the ball, he is a little scary back there, though. So I lead Rams. I like Rams here. I don't know if I'm going to bet it, though, but I do like the Rams here. It might be too easy, though. Go ahead, Cap.
Hey, I bet I'm gonna ask this question before I just like throw it out there instead. I was gonna just say it, but I'm gonna pose it as a question because I bet Matty Ice can answer it. What big league pitcher was at the same high school as Matt Stafford?
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows that.
He got. Oh, you get
the big lefty.
You could have got it too. See, I had to play against those 2 motherfuckers. I didn't think Dutch would get that. Yeah, Kershaw. I was just thinking.
Come on, man. Like,
you're talking about Stafford, bro. I swear that guy, bro. Look, I'm just gonna say it because it's the Sesh, and you guys have said worse than that. I think I'm pretty sure he has downs, bro. Like when we get close to that guy, he sure seems slow, bro. He is as good of a quarterback as he is. He is just he is an oaf. I don't know how else to say it.
Hey, here's the cool thing. You want to know the cool thing about this? We got 2 first-round draft picks and a better quarterback.
There you go.
Ouch.
You think Matthew Stafford? You think Jared Goff's better than Matthew Stafford?
100%. Here's the difference. Here's the difference about those 2 guys, though. Here's the difference. So Stafford's better. Like his physical skills are all better than Goff's. Okay, he's got a better arm. He's probably got more grit, but he can't. I've watched this for a very, very long time, and he's not somebody that you can trust. He's not somebody that you can trust.
Does have that Brett Favre in him at times.
Yes, exactly. He's got.
But he's a winner, bro. He's a winner.
And you're like, oh God, we're Goff. Look at Goff. Goff had 5 picks last night. You know what Goff did in the second half? He led the Lions to a victory in the second half. He played, average. Goff's an average quarterback that gets the job done on a great team that won't lose the game.
Put Matthew Stafford back in Detroit with all that talent.
Yeah,
I got to disagree with you on this one, Matty. I think Matthew Stafford is. I mean, look what he did. He went to LA and won the Super Bowl. He's a winner, though. How many late games has he won in Detroit?
Hated Stafford when he was here. Everybody in Detroit hated Stafford when he was here, and I love Stafford. But Goff, listen here. The biggest thing is we got Goff and we got 2 first-round draft picks.
No, yeah, that's different. But when we're talking, yes, that's great because you're a competitive team and you got 2 first picks. But there's a reason why you got those 2 first-round picks because Matthew Stafford's on another level, bro. In my opinion. He's a winner too. Like he won a lot of games in Detroit for you guys with at the end that they really had no business being in. Fucked up shoulder, like he's tough too. Yep. He's tough. I know. I like Matthew. I think I like him. I'd rather bet on him than Tua. I know that. But Jared Goff has done wonders. In Detroit. But I think
y'all about to have Matty Ice say nothing about good about Matthew Stafford in this area, man, because he just won a Super Bowl for the other team. He didn't win it for his team, so
I know, right? He goes there and win a Super Bowl. He's a little salty about that, huh? I think he's a little salty. Let me know in the chat who we taking, Matthew Stafford or Jared Goff? Who you taking, Wham Bam?
Look how he said it.
Jared Goff. Yeah, exactly.
Stop it.
Jared.
I had 5 interceptions last night, Matty. Come the fuck on, homie. Get back on screen, goddammit.
His internet went out, quote unquote.
Oh, fuck.
Literally, no, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Nah, shout out to Matty Ice, though. I ain't mad at him. He got to
Hey, I get what you're saying, though, Dutch. Let's put. I don't mean to cut you off, though, but I just want to say that if you put Goff without any weapons, let's see what he can do versus Matt Stafford doing without lesser weapons. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's what you're trying to say. He can do
They
more
kept
with
fucking
less.
up in Detroit. Yeah, they kept fucking up in Detroit when they had him. They drafted those bummy ass wide receivers, never protected them. Like, I mean, I always thought Matthew was better than we seen in Detroit, and then he goes to LA, gets a coach, has a defense, and wins the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? First, so I like Matthew Stafford.
Thank you. Chris Mack says he has off in his name.
Oh, look. Yes, off in his name. Ski Prophet said he had to shut that shit down. StreamYard had to shut that shit down talking that shit. Our boy Stack says Justin Stanford hands down.
Yeah, come on, bro. He got the
yeah.
Got the
Hey, let's get to it though. Dabby Cab loved this clip, so we definitely had to get this one going.
I don't even know what clip it is now, and I don't trust him, Wham. After you
he's
heard
here
what
to
he
help.
did when you came in here,
This
I
young
didn't
man
send
is
that
here
for
to
you.
help. For all the ladies, I
Hey,
seen a lot
everybody.
of
I
stuff.
know
Who's pretty
some of you
upset
are
about
upset
Wham.
that Kamala lost. But here's an idea to show support, ladies. Post a picture of your feet with the caption, "I'm still standing." That way she knows you still support her.
Yeah, you guys are you didn't even let me say it before we entered it. It just, and I don't mean this in an offensive way, but it made me think of Jimmy. When I saw the clip, it made me think of Jimmy, the bag. Shout out, because he asked that lady to show her feet on the stream, and I don't know, it was
He did. That was kind of weird though. Yeah, Jimmy did.
Yeah,
he was crazy for that. That was one of the top tier creepy moment, diddler type moments from Jimmy right there. As the street up there. That was in San Antonio, right? I missed that. I wasn't there right there, but I remember that.
I wanted to have both clips side by side, Wham. That's what I said. I said I need the clip of Jimmy asking that lady to show her feet, and then this guy saying this, because it just gave off the same vibes to me.
Was that Hey Arnold, where that guy used to pop up out of nowhere and just be like, That's Hey Arnold, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Hey Arnold a little bit. This next one, actually, I don't know why, but this motherfucker Zion, man, come on, man, one game after another, this motherfucker won't play. And this one had me rolling when I seen this.
Oh
Zion.
God, AI is out of control.
Listen, Zion's fat ass is out against Orlando again. God damn it, that was the captain.
Okay, so this is my question.
Sorry, LJ. Sorry, this is my turn to cut you off. Shut up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why the fuck we talking about all these people and we skipping that Daniel Jones was laying 6.5? He been in the league since 2018. Why are we letting Daniel Jones pass, y'all? We talk about fucking Westbrook. We talk about all these players that have won something, but somehow we let Daniel Jones skip all the motherfucking shit. Like,
hey man, he did that shit didn't happen in America, bro. If it happened in America, we would have talked about it.
It's New York stuff. I don't want to hear this New York Capital. You can't play out here if you're a bum. What the fuck is going on with Daniel Jones then, y'all? He was laying 6.5. What? I'm confused, y'all. We talk about Russell Westbrook, though. We talk about Russell Westbrook, the two-time MVP. We talk about an MVP, but we letting Daniel Jones skate off and fucking spend millions of dollars.
Hey, Wham's a true homie, man. He's trying to save you.
And airmails a wide open Malik Neighbors.
Bro, that's the first drive. That was the first drive.
Wide open, Malik Neighbors.
Full screen me.
Hey, and I needed one more catch to cash, Malik Neighbors. That was the fucking pass right there.
Hell no. Why are we letting this shit slide, y'all? Why are we letting this shit slide? This is fucking crazy. What the fuck is going on? Daniel Jones? I'm sorry. I'm going to defend Russ now. We talk about Kawhi Leonard not playing. We talk about Kawhi Leonard not playing the Finals MVP. But we let Daniel Jones go. We don't got to talk about
Daniel Jones ain't never been nobody, though. Who gives a fuck about Daniel Jones? That's
That's
the
what he
problem, though.
Hey,
It's
hey,
not
if you
good.
got to let William keep going, he's got to start defending Russell here in a minute. So we don't want to do that.
Russell
man,
Wilson. We talking about Russell Wilson.
No, the other Russell. We're talking about Russell Westbrook. We don't want you doing that.
Russell Wilson. We could just go to the same sport. We talk about Russell Wilson more than this mother. But Daniel Jones, 2018, y'all. He been in the league since 2018. That's crazy.
It's still going, bro. What's he doing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to bash a white man, but fuck that. Fuck Daniel Jones, nigga.
Oh, that that's where he's going with this. Oh, we leave him alone because we leave his ass alone because he ain't never won nothing, bro. He's a fucking bum. He is a bum. You know what's funny is I was watching that shit because I woke up hella early and he was just getting sacked every time. And I watched him play the entire game against the Eagles, and he got sacked like 10 times, bro. Like he reminds me of Derek Carr, you know, or David, not the one playing now, but his brother. That motherfucker just got sacked every single time. So it was like deja vu, honestly, when he played for the Houston Texans, if you guys remember that. But yeah, that guy's a bum, man. He's a fucking bum. That's why we don't talk about him. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, I apologize. My internet went out apparently at the wrong time.
You missed a lot.
Yeah. So we're talking about the Stafford thing, right? So Stafford, that's a problem when Stafford play that nobody really mentions. In the NFL, you win at the line of scrimmage. Your offensive line, your defensive line are super important, right? But everybody can see we got Matthew Stafford and we got Calvin Johnson, who's the best, wide receiver, and we can't win any games. They're like, why can't we win? Super easy to figure out. Stafford's a dog. He's been my dog. Goff's just like what I'm saying about Goff is like he's the perfect quarterback for what we have now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going good. Shout out to Dave Peasy. If you didn't know, he's on the motherfucking intro. I definitely would take Stafford over Goff, but maybe a little bitter because, like Wham said, he did leave Detroit and win the Super Bowl. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I like Goff. I like Goff. I just think Stafford is just better. Just at the end of the day, better. But we'll agree to disagree on that, my friend. Let's get to it. Anything else? Anything stand out to you today in Cab?
What?
Oh,
what?
What did he say, bro? I wasn't listening. I was doing a Dutch. I'm sorry. I had myself muted again. Wham just gave me my good laugh today. Every time on this show, I always get one really good laugh, and Wham just gave it to me, and I needed it. So thank you, Wham. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get more, but today we needed that one. I like the Zion Williams clip. Also, this was a good little segment or whatever you can call it. Do I like anything today in college basketball? It's big numbers. I like what our guy Taint brought us, and I want to hear what Wham has to say, and I'll weigh in on it. Was that what you're going to ask me?
No, you just look like you want to say something, but you're on mute again, so that's why.
Bro, he knows. I'll raise my hand, bro. I know how it works around here. You just gotta raise your hand or interrupt.
Stafford's wife too. Like, why is she telling motherfuckers that she fucked the backup quarterback and shit? Like that. Yeah, that one made me question Stafford a little bit. Like, you allow your girl to go out on a fucking podcast and say that shit, bro?
She said I fucked him, and Stafford was waiting for me outside, which is even worse.
She said that?
She said that?
She was like, he picked me up. He was waiting on me. He picked me up.
I don't know though, did he? Did he know?
Dude, hey,
Kelly's
crazy. Kelly
knew.
Listen, Kelly is crazy though. Kelly's crazy. That's all.
That's disrespectful to even put that out there though. Like Dutch say, you don't respect your man if you put that out there like that. That's just my opinion.
Right.
Kelly's nuts.
Like you do that. Like you do that. You ain't.
He got like 12 kids with her though, right?
Yeah, I still leave that.
At least four. At least four.
Oh, okay. Well. Hey man, I don't know what y'all got going on over there with Stafford, but he still got a better arm, and you know what I'm saying, he still can make the better clutch for us.
Yeah, he's still way better than Jared fucking Goff. The homeboy in the chat said he's got off in his name. That's a good one. I never even thought about that. You go, see, one has off in his name. Oh, that's funny shit. But yeah, man. Over Seidel, we got our boy JPZ asking any thoughts. This sounds like this might be a fucking Matty Ice type of game. You got any?
Did you just say Seidel? Is that what you just said?
Stanton and Seidel. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Citadel.
And then when you get there, shut the fuck up. Just say the correct name.
Just don't say it if you can't read it. Just pull it up. But don't say fucking side. What the fuck is Seidel? Where the fuck S-I-L? How to spell the word Seidel to me really quick?
I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking high and loaded. I don't give a fuck. I don't know the fucking name. He's fucking.
What is this, fellow Cinco? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like this fucking guy. Fucking.
That is fucking hilarious.
History class.
Hey,
Everybody take your.
Hey, Dutchie, can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
This is the coolest thing about Pub Sports Radio is I'm literally like an hour out of Detroit. We got a guy in Houston. We got a couple dudes in Vegas. We got you know what I mean? We're family all over the country, and Pub Sports Radio has collectively made us a family from all over the United States, and that's the coolest thing about Pub Sports Radio, honestly. So that's all I got.
That is dope. Absolutely. Yeah.
Agreed.
So Stanton and Seidel, I believe, is the fuck. I still know.
Even if it's Seidel or Citadel, I don't know. We're still family, regardless.
Citadel.
However you want.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Professor Farrar over there, you know. But let's go. You got anything on this?
Dabby Cab.
You got anything on this one?
Appreciate you.
You got anything on this one, Matty, for our boy JPZ?
Yeah, I'd lean Citadel. I'd have to go that route. I didn't play anything. I'm never ever going to give anything out that I don't play, but that would be my lean for sure.
I dig it. How about you, Wham Bam? You got anything for our boy?
This sounds like a piece type play. This is a piece type play, I would think so. You know what I mean? I would probably go Citadel too. You know what I mean? Because I heard him say that name a couple of times, but nothing like you'll do first half for sure.
Probably the only reason Cab fucking knows that school. This guy don't know no small schools and shit. Let's get to it though.
You're correct, but I also don't skip the T and the. I mean, it's all good, but you said Seidel, bro. What the fuck is Seidel? It's not even close, bro. Like you said, Seidel. I'm just saying. Look at the letters.
Ski say he looked up that story. It was when he was at Georgia. Being in college make it a little bit less ick, but hey, man, that sound nasty, dog. Sounds some freaky 69 guy.
Yeah. It definitely was at Georgia, bro. It was the backup quarterback at the Bulldogs. That's what I was saying, Ski. But I don't know about that. He was waiting outside, all that shit type of story, you know. Dabby Cab.
He was waiting outside because I heard the podcast. I should have sent it in. If I knew we were going to talk, I would have found it for the show, the clip. She said it. I heard the clip. I didn't watch the podcast, but I heard the clip. She said he was waiting because he was like pissed off.
Somebody block Julio Villa, man. He said blame it on weed. This is not the show to do that, my boy. You got to go.
Somebody gave me his wrench back. No,
oh man. Yeah, let's get to it though, man. I like a little bit of the NBA. I'm going to talk about that a little later today. Be sure to tune in. I got, for official show purposes, Matthew Stafford over 253.5. I might get on the Rams later on today. I'm gonna check it out a little bit. Razor seems pretty confident in them Dolphins, but honestly, I feel like the Dolphins are fugazi, bro. Like they soft, man. All them receivers are just one hit away from just fucking. Even the running backs, especially A-Chain. These motherfuckers, they're fast, they're quick, but they get hit and don't get the fuck up, man. So we'll see. I think the Rams are on the upswing right now. 1-3 straight. I'm gonna just count on Matthew Stafford to give me my money tonight right now. But if I go official with the Rams, I'll tweet that out. But definitely over 253.5 passing yards. Matthew Stafford is good money, and looking for Cooper Kupp to have a big game. Our boy LJ, why don't you recap your plays for us, my man?
Yes, sir. First of all, NBA, I got my Rockets first half -8 over Wizards. Wizards are trash. Rockets play good at home, especially in the first half, feed off the energy of the crowd. So we're going to catch that 8. And in NFL, I got the running back, Kyron Williams, home team running back, 10-2 to the touchdown on Monday Night Football. So I parlayed it with the win as well. I haven't jumped on the spread, but just to get the juice down, I took Kyron Williams to score a touchdown plus the Rams to win at plus 106, 9-1. Last 10 home games, he's had a touchdown. So Let's just go on with that prop. And if I jump on the Rams with the spread, I'll tweet it out.
My man, where can we find you and what you got going? I know you've been doing a lot more towards the evening time, early morning on the weekends. What we got going on?
Yeah, Raw West Podcast YouTube, man. We did week 10 NFL on Fridays. Me and my man Marley Betts go through the NFL schedule, break down every game, give us our leans, our props, things that we're looking at. So tune in on Fridays on YouTube, Raw Words Podcast. And on Sunday mornings, I give out my props, my best ones that I've, narrowed them down, that I invest in. Sunday mornings around 6 a.m., Central Time. Could be earlier, could be later. Just depends on if I wake up early enough. But other than that, at LJ Sports Media on Twitter, you can find me there. And like I say, guys, let's always keep catching and busting these bookies over there.
Yeah, man. Be sure to follow our guy LJ at Sports Media. Tweets out all his content, and then you guys can follow him and check him out on all his other shows and things of that nature, and get some money in your bag, H-Town style. Excuse me. Talk to him, Matty. What we got going, man? I know you're a busy guy, 4 kids. We appreciate you. Anytime you can join the Sesh on a Monday, most definitely reach out or just ask for the link, and we got you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you guys allowing me to join you guys today. Team play of the day for today is Kansas City plus 27.5 versus Iowa State. That's the team for today. I don't mess with the NBA very much. NBA, you guys that bet the NBA are crazy. You guys are amazing. I'll be honest with you. Props to you guys. NBA is hard as hell. That's the hardest sport. I've been doing this for over 20 years. NBA is the hardest sport for me. There's so many different ins and outs, and people sitting and not sitting, and people want to play defense and not want to play defense. I can't cap the NBA. I'll be on 100% with you guys. But Dutch and Wham, I see Ski in the chat. You guys, LJ, you guys do what you do with the NBA is impressive. And if you're gonna tail somebody, Pub Sports Radio is the only place you go for that. I promise you. But just thank you guys for giving me the opportunity. I'm glad I had a chance to come on today. This is truly a family to me. It means the world to me. I'm always here. I always will be here. And if you want to know where the real ones reside, it's right here on Pub Sports Radio. So thank you guys for having me. And let's get that money today.
Let's get it.
Hey, well said, my man. Well said. Talk to him, Wham Bam, California, in the motherfucking mic.
Man, y'all know what to find me, man. Who Banging Sports Talk will be on Ski's channel, another very great place where you can get all the best NBA content. My brother Dutch will be there with me, Ski Prophet and Babano. Y'all know where to find us there. Twitter, TrotWam on Twitter. My favorite play on this show is going to be Bala, the cool breeze, as they say. Over 14.5 points. Expect them to get it done against LJ's Houston Rockets.
Yeah, man. And be sure to follow our boy at TrotWam, giving you the goods bright and early on a Sunday morning. And letting you know what's going to happen on the motherfucking movie, man, in the NFL as well. It's not just NBA with our guy, Wham Bam. Dabby Cab, man.
College basketball. I hate that we didn't even get to hear it. I wanted to know what college basketball games you wanted to talk about, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. He was down a ton of them. He said he liked a lot of them today.
Rutgers. Take Rutgers. First half, first game, full game.
Okay. I fuck with it. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Julio rolling in there. He said he's got Brooklyn and the Clippers and NBA. Jason Meyer, good to see you in there. Chris Warren, Voodoo Ranger. You know what's funny is I'll mess up names even worse than Dutch just said with Seidel, so I get it. Kelly, Mally Mel.
Now he's like
Ranger. Bro, it just caught me off guard, bro. I never heard somebody fucking say that.
Yeah, you're like all high over there back in your little barred up shirt and shit. What the fuck did you say?
I was about to ask you, who the fuck does he play for? I thought you were talking about a bird prop or something. I was so confused.
Hey, shout out to Ron Crawford. I see Ronnie. He's dealing with some stuff right now. Prayers to you, my guy. But I see he's got some plays there in the chat.
Where's Ron Crawford? Where's that?
This morning.
Oh, nice.
Good picture right there too, Ron. That's a solid picture right there, man. We appreciate that.
Shout out to our guy Ron, man, for sure.
And he's coming through with the college goods too. So
I like UCLA too. I like UCLA. That's another one of my plays there as well. UCLA full game.
You know what's funny is we got up to a higher viewership just a minute ago than we had earlier. I got to ask everybody real quick, share this, hit the like button, leave a comment after the show. We got to find a way to grow this because I'm going to say it again. YouTube shows the stats for this show. We have like a 90+% viewer retainership. So you guys that are here rocking with us, you continue to rock with us, and thank you. We got to get new viewers somehow. We got to find a way to do it. And that's the hard thing when we have, weed on the show and have to be 18 plus, certain things like that. So thank you to the members because you keep this channel rolling. Thank you to anybody that does any donations. We're always going to keep the bets and stuff free and bring it straight to you. Again, I'm on Dodo. And for those who don't know, that's Dorian Finney-Smith, over 1.5 threes. You can get it at even money at some places. Shout out to our new legal partners, FanDuel, DraftKings. Shop around, get the best line. Use the link that Big Show posted at the top of the chat. And thank you guys. That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Every motherfucking day, every goddamn hour if you can. And for guys like Matty Ice that are on the clock, I'll smoke one for your asses. All right. I'll do that for you. Because we got families to take care of and things to do. So if you don't smoke and you're a real one, you still can vibe out here. Like look at Matty Ice, environment, it's a family, like he said. So if you like money, if you like to laugh, and you like real motherfucking shit, the Sesh is where to be. So, yeah, we do smoke the whole motherfucking time, and we are pro drinking and smoking. God damn it!
Did I miss the Woodard? Did I miss the Woodard today?
It wasn't one, man. It's the Paul show.
No. Anybody have one?
First time out, I wanted to see like somebody with a bunch of limbs or limbs missing or something.
I know. Hey, you know what fucked up is? Middle of the show, I was looking down because I got the format right here. I'm like, we don't even got a Woodard Wooden for our boy Matty or LJ, who doesn't really come on that often anymore. Like that's like shout out to Cab. That's like our trademark, So I don't like it when we don't have. Able A says it's not a Medicate Monday without a Woodard Wooden. It sounds like Matty Ice is in the same boat. I'm thinking the same damn thing. So sometimes I try to force it. But I didn't have anything. I'll be quite honest. So be sure so we don't upset, disappoint guys like Matty Ice and our guy Able A and myself. Tag me or Cab or one of us, and if you guys see some funky looking shit out there, what could be a Woodard Wooden, send it our way, man, because sometimes it's hard to find. But yeah, sorry about that to our boy Matty and the chat. It is a disappointment without a Woodard Wooden. I know that. But be sure to follow our guy LJ at Sports Media. Be sure to follow our guy Wham at TrotWam. Our boy, what's your Twitter, Matty Ice?
I'm not on Twitter very much, so
okay.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter very much.
All right, then if you want to see him, you gotta fucking
follow me. I'll be honest with you, I don't care if you follow me or not. Just follow Pulse Sports Radio. Honestly, follow Pulse Sports Radio.
Follow Pulse Sports Radio. Follow our guy at Dabby Cab. And, man, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Comment below after the show. Drop a fucking emoji. Drop a, $25 if you could pick the score and the winner of the game tonight. All right? Miami Dolphins, LA Rams. The winner and the correct score, 25 bones, give it away. Just, play the fucking game to help us out. As we, Cap said, we're not in the algorithm. We're 18 and older. We've been flagged, and we smoke weed. We're literally a walking fucking red flag for YouTube. So we need the real ones to drop to really do what y'all do, but do it a little bit motherfucking better. And I know we're high and loaded. So maybe later on when you think about something on the Sesh that you've seen, go back in the YouTube channel, drop something in the comments below. It really helps us out. And me and Cal will try to comment on each one that does. Much love to all the real ones. Be sure to check us out tonight. Jimmy the Bag, the whole motherfucking crew vibing out. Miami Dolphins, LA Rams, money to be made. Believe it. Check us out 1 p.m. Eastern time today as well, or Pacific time today as well. If you want to talk some NBA with our guys Ski and the boys. Until next motherfucking Monday, you know the vibes.
Stay high.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Shout out to T.